on now. You can't even do this. Look.
What's up, my people? First of all, we're going to welcome you to the Riding and Smoking podcast on this fabulous 420, which happened to fall on a Saturday here in beautiful San Francisco. I'm here sitting here with my co-host, Boss Hitter, and a young man from a legendary San Francisco family, man, that's really carrying on the legacy, and keeping that name going, man. And I'm not gonna even. I'm gonna let this young man introduce himself. His father was really one of my mentors, along with people like Bubba Hamp and Billy Rum and Phil Mo Slim. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that era. That's how old I am. Not to tell my age, but this young man is from a legendary family, man. Introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? My name is Ronnie Newt Jr., San Francisco, California, Bayview Hunters Point.
Cuddy.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. You know, so yeah, just got my license, my distro, my little baby distro I got called Prince Diamond, named after my pops, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If y'all know, that was Ron's name, the Prince
Prince
Diamond,
Diamond.
man. Ronnie Lulu. If y'all don't know about the legendary San Francisco legend, Mr. Ronnie Newt, like I said, one of my mentors, man, and just all around San Francisco legend that we unfortunately lost a few years ago. This is his son, man, that's carrying on his legacy. This is Junior, man. And tell him about your businesses that you run, your trucking business and everything that you got going on, nephew.
Yeah, everything we got, man. With my big cousin Mayo, we got paid.
Shout out my.
Yeah.
We got paid clothing. Stands for patience and intense dedication. No matter what you do in life, if you have that, we feel you're gonna succeed no matter what it is.
Yes,
Bet.
sir. Yes,
We
sir.
just launched our nonprofit, Paid Sports Academy. We got our
We
first.
got to GoFundMe. GoFundMe. I don't have the link right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I forgot the
and
little literature.
elaborate, not to cut you off, but elaborate on that a little more and let them know what that's about so you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
so
pay
people can
pay
be
Sports
aware.
Academy, man. We have children ourselves that we had in these sports that is very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So we see kids that can't go to AAU, can't do travel ball, baseball. So our thing was like, what can we do to help the elite kids? This is something that they really want to do, and they really embedded in it to help them be able to go to those tournaments and things of sort. So we like, man, I was like, man, let's get our own nonprofit, man,
Right.
and help these kids. But also, we know that every kid is not going to make it.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
So we got another program to whereas if you know we feel you ain't gonna make it, you ain't make okay, man. We're gonna get some funds for you to get a scholarship for you to go get a trade. If
Mm-hmm.
it's getting hair,
Exactly.
going to be a barber, going to be
Right.
a
Exactly.
But
culinary.
we're not gonna give up on
We ain't gonna give up on you.
you. We ain't
And
Cause
gonna give
right,
up.
these kids
that's
once they
big.
figure they tap out, they give up on
They
them,
ain't got
and then they
nowhere else
get
to go.
thrown to the street.
Yeah, they ain't got nowhere else
Exactly,
to look.
exactly. And that's big because it's only a very small percentage of kids that make it in athletics, professional athletics, right? So by you just not only training them for that, but also giving them an option to get a trade that you can carry on through whole life. Whether it's construction or something. In this day and age, you need a trade. If you're not working for yourself, you need a trade. Especially
Exactly.
especially as a young man coming up in this new generation in this new era.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir. So that's what's been big. I think that's gonna be, far as anything else, that's gonna be I feel my biggest accomplishment, man.
Right.
Good,
Is
good,
helping the
man.
youth. And it's from San
Good.
Francisco and beyond.
Yep.
Right.
We helping every community,
Yeah.
if we can.
Right.
We know we ain't gonna be able to save everybody, but
But
the
shit, the
ones we
ones we can
can,
save,
Hey, if we
hey,
get one, man, if we get one, everybody ain't gonna pay attention to the message. But if we could save one or two, our job is really done. You know what I'm saying? As
exactly.
long as we reaching back and giving some of the knowledge that we acquired, even if it was through hard knocks or whatever, you got to give it back. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We don't want a lot of these kids to make the same mistake we made. A lot of us came from the streets, and I'm talking about hustling and whatever we had to do to survive because that was the nature of the beast. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
But once we give these kids, start giving these kids real alternatives and letting them know that there's other options other than the streets, you know what I'm saying? We got a chance for you to go get an education, excuse me. We got a chance for you to go get an education. We got a chance for you we're gonna help you make it through this sports thing if that's what you want to do, and you know what I'm saying.
Right,
But we're
right.
gonna push you. We're gonna push you to your limits. And
Exactly.
but at the same time, you got to be ready because I hate to say it, but it's the truth. A lot of these kids are not receptive, and I don't know if it's not the parenting or whatever, but a lot of these kids are not receptive to the help that we try to reach back and give.
That's
Ex-
because other people give up on them.
Right, right,
Right, and
right.
they feel that you're gonna give up on them.
Yeah, they feel it's the same thing with you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna give up on them, and it's best that they take their energy and just, you know what I'm saying, be like, man, I don't trust nobody.
Right, right,
Exactly. So our thing is hopefully, we catch them young
right, right.
and groom them,
Right.
until what they can be.
And then it's another thing I noticed. I remember when I was young in the city, they had a lot of things a kid can get involved in. They had boys clubs, they had community centers, gyms, Fillmore, we got Ella Hill Hutch, we had Hamilton, we had all these places.
Hunters Point, we
Bayview,
had
y'all had
Anthony Park.
Jolie and
Jolie.
everything. You know what I'm saying? And but they
Yeah,
made a
like,
way, but
yeah,
now a lot of these programs don't even exist no more for these kids. PAL and all that kind of stuff. It don't even exist for kids. No real organized sports activities, and then the ones that they do have, a lot of parents can't afford to pay for
Exactly. So that's what we came in at. Like, hey man, let's figure this out. You know, and but you can shout out to like a couple of the new other little organizations. You got for, from Sunnydale, you got the Gators now.
them. Right,
That
right,
they
right,
trying to get their organization together as far as in the football.
yeah,
You got the
yeah.
Bombers.
Bombers.
right, right,
You know,
right, right. And shout out to all these
Seahawks. I
organizations
said I
that's
do the
been
you
around
know,
for a while.
Seahawks.
Seahawks was turned into the 49ers, but I don't know
Oh,
what's
okay.
going on with the organization.
Right, because when I was a kid, that's what we had, the Seahawks,
To the
the Cobras,
Seahawks.
and all that.
Right.
You know
All
what I'm
you got to
saying?
do is go over the hill to the Daly City Stars.
Yeah, yeah, there you
And
go.
that program is pretty well. My son played for them.
Stars.
And but still got to understand that no matter what sport you're in, baseball, football, soccer,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, for these kids to elevate, you still got to make sure they got this holistic together.
Yeah,
The
Right.
grades got to be right, or we can't even do nothing
right.
for them to make it to
Yeah,
the high schools
that's
or the
I
colleges.
keep telling
And see,
kids
that's
my
another
biggest
thing.
thing, man, is education, man.
That's another thing. I might get a little flack for this, but sometimes we tend to push these kids that's a little more advanced in sports and not tend to check on their academic process.
And that's
You know
where it
what I'm
go
saying?
wrong at.
It
That's where it
really
go
does. It
wrong
really
at.
does. And then if you bring it to their parents' attention, they don't want to hear that because uh, some parents live vicariously through their kids. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They wanted to be a athlete or whatever when they was growing up, and they didn't.
Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.